What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another wrestling video. This time for the Money in the Bank 2019 review. This took a little bit because of just difficulties. Don't want to get into that, but just difficulties.
Was still with difficulties?
Anyway, as always, I'm here joined by.
Hey, what's up, you guys? FilmFan0599 here again, and we're back for another wrestling review. We're here for Money in the Bank 2019, and this is going to be a very, very interesting review for myself, especially.
Yeah, no, because he was there live. And just, I mean, even if it wasn't there live, there's a lot of interesting stuff to happen on this pay-per-view.
It did. There was a lot of interesting stuff to happen on this pay-per-view.
So it's worth talking about regardless. Anyway, with the first match on the pre-show, just a regular tag team match, not for the tag titles. Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the Usos. The Usos win for some reason. We both went with Daniel Bryan and Rowan, so neither of us get the point.
I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a nice little, tag team match. I didn't really think too much of it, to be honest. But there were some good things here and there, and I enjoyed it. I would give it like a 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fine match. I also give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, I think it's really stupid that the Usos won and went over the tag team champions. I really felt like this really didn't mean much. It really was nothing special, just something that we could have seen on television, and it felt like didn't really feel like it was needed. Thank God this wasn't on the main card and it was on the pre-show, and they gave the spot to the cruiserweights. But I mean, we'll get to that, but still.
Yeah.
Anything else to say about this match?
Not really, to be honest.
All right, so on to the next match, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Bayley, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Cross, with Bayley winning. We both went with Bayley, so we both get the point.
This match was incredible. I love this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match. I'll let you talk about it.
This was, in my opinion, this is definitely the best women's Money in the Bank ladder match we've had out of the 3 so far.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, out of the 3, I mean, last year's was really good.
Yeah, last year's was really good, but this one, they went crazy with this one. I enjoyed a lot of the spots that happened. To talk about, like, the crowd was like into this, especially my section that I was in. Man, we were all like just into this. Like when Carmella went to the back, I was like, "Wow, she's gonna come back out!" Like, we all got crazy when she got back out because everyone was like, "You called it!" And we were all going crazy. It was fun. Like, I had a great time watching this matchup, and even rewatching it, because I did rewatch, rewatch the pay-per-view after, I saw it live and shit, just to, still see if I still felt the same way, and I do. I still think it's actually a really great match. There's a lot of fantastic spots that happened, and, I'm overall happy with who won, honestly. Also, my favorite thing about this whole match is literally Sonya Deville carrying Mandy Rose's ass to the ladder. Like, just, man, this match was fun. I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's perfect. I do have a lot of problems with it. I said last week when we did the predictions video that Dana Brooke had no business being in this match, and I still stand by that fact. She had no business being in this match. She had some cool spots. With hanging from the briefcase, like, that was cool, but it was nothing special in my opinion. I just thought it was cool. Doesn't change the fact that she had no business being in this match. And then she did like one cool move. I don't even remember what it was, but I literally remember it because I go, "Oh shit, Dana Brooke just did a really good move."
Yeah.
And but like, I still think she had no business being in this match. At times I felt like the match got sloppy with people like, Ember Moon in this match, people like Carmella in this match, people like Dana Brooke in this match. Like, the action got a little sloppy. I wasn't a fan of the whole Carmella coming back spot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we see it too often for it to actually have any emotional impact now.
Yeah, but I'll admit I do have a kind of a soft spot for it because we all like just it was just the kind of just the moment of like everyone and shit. It was cool.
Nikki Cross was like fantastic in this match.
Oh yeah.
Bayley was really good in this match.
Who I like personally wanted to win. She was the one I wanted to win.
Yeah, I think the right person won with Bayley.
Yeah, definitely.
I think because I feel like there are so many people that like could have won this match that really didn't, like with Amber Moon and Dana Brooke and Naomi, who all definitely don't deserve it. Oh, and then the Naomi stuff, like that was cool, but still, like it just felt like she's athletic. Like there's still nothing special about Naomi. I did like her attire though. Her attire was really cool.
Yeah, it was supposed to be something from I believe it was like the original Teen Titans show.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But I give this a 3.5 out of 5.
I would give this like a 4.5. I loved it. I thought it was great. It was like my second favorite match of the whole night, to be honest.
All right. Anything else to say about this match?
Nope. Just I had a great time watching. Honestly, it was quite something. It really was.
All right, on to the next match. For the United States Championship, Samoa Joe defends against Rey Mysterio. With Rey Mysterio winning, we both went with Mysterio, so we both get the point there.
I have a funny story to tell with this match. So my mom was so she had like popcorn. She was like trying to go to reach it, right? And the moment she like looks back, the match is over. She was like, "What happened?"
This is literally a minute match. Like a minute.
What happened? I was like, he won. I was like, he got like a rope on him and he won.
I did not like what they did with this match. I feel like they should have had a full-fledged match. I would have liked that better. I also didn't like the whole Samoa Joe with the shoulder thing. I don't know if that's a botch or not. Apparently it wasn't. Apparently that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But still, I didn't like what they did.
Yeah.
I do like Joe attacking them, attacking right after.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty good.
But this was just, I feel like, such a wasted opportunity and such a waste for both men who are fantastic. And like this is Rey getting the United States title for the first time in his career. This is him like becoming a Grand Slam champion, and like I feel like they wasted it and they could have made it a big deal. But I mean, what they did in a minute was fine. I just feel like a minute it just felt like wasted. Like why have it on the card if you're gonna have it a minute?
Yeah.
Give it to more time. Does something like Kofi and Kevin or Seth and AJ or the men's ladder match, because I feel like honestly the men's ladder match should have had more time to it. And we'll get to that in a second, but like I feel like why have this on the card?
Yeah.
I give this a 1 star.
Yeah, I give this like a 1, like maybe like a 2. I will give it like a 2. It was like I don't know. It's just
what they did was fine. They made it work a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Tony Nese versus Arya Daivari.
Okay, like I know I keep on talking about like my live experience, but I had to just like bear with me. This was my first time going to a pay-per-view, so bear with me, people. But I honestly hated how the crowd was during this matchup, to be quite honest. I felt they were very, very disrespectful during this matchup. Now, look, I wasn't a huge fan of this match. I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah, it was all right.
But the crowd like chanting like we don't want this and like boring and shit. Like I'm like shut up. Like I'm like I was legit like my mom was like tell you okay? Like I was like no I'm getting fed up with this crowd. Like the wrestlers trying to put on a fucking show for you and you're being really disrespectful. So like I don't know. I don't like it when shit like that happens at like events like this. But anywho,
same thing with the wave and the beach ball and shit.
Yeah. The crowds can be stupid. But anywho, this matchup was fine. There were some cool spots here and there, but just like honestly, like I like Tony Nese and Ari Daivari's cool, but like there's far better people on 205 Live, I feel.
Oh yeah, like
Like, honestly, because, like, when I went to see a house show last year, like, Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight titles was my favorite matchup at the house.
And the thing is, all the cruiserweights that I pretty much care about, Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Buddy Murphy, they're all gone. They're all on the main roster now. I mean, Tony Nese is good. I don't know who else is on 205 Live, really. I mean, Kendrick, I guess. I mean, the only one that I really am a big fan of is Oney Lorcan. But I rather much see him in NXT than 205 Live.
Yeah.
I'd rather much see him with Danny Burch than see him on 205 Live. And I'd love to see him with the Cruiserweight Championship. But I'd much rather see him in NXT with the NXT tag titles. But that's just me.
But yeah, I wasn't really too huge on this matchup. I thought it was fine.
It was fine. I give it a 2. I give it a 2 stars.
Yeah, a 2.5 for me.
All right, on to the next match. For the Raw Women's title, Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans, with Becky Lynch retaining. She gets we both get the point.
There you go.
That's what I meant to say. I wasn't a fan of this match.
I'm
gonna be honest, and that sucks for me to say because Becky Lynch is my favorite woman on the roster, and I love Lacey Evans, and I love I think these two are both pretty good in the ring. I love both of them, and this kind of disappointed me. I was kind of looking forward to this match, but I felt like it was rushed. It was very sloppy because they had to rush it, and I know they didn't get that much time with this match, and I think the reason it was so sloppy was because it felt like they were rushing it the whole time.
Yeah.
They were rushing to get all their stuff in and whatnot. And again, there was another spot in this match where the ref messed up. Where Becky was pretty much kind of down for a 3 count, but then he didn't count at all.
Oh, yeah, that was my biggest issue with the matchup. Everybody. One dude was like, that was a 3. I was like, yeah, that was a 3.
Yeah, so I don't know what the deal with that was. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of this match. I know there's a couple people who really enjoyed this match. But it just wasn't for me. And I felt like it was too rushed, too sloppy, which kind of sucks. I would have rather have it, again, give this a little bit more time.
Yeah,
and because I like these both, I think this had the potential to be a good match. I can't wait to see what they do. Before hopefully they'll have a better match. But yeah, no, this was not a good match in my opinion.
I really liked it, honestly. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the match personally. I thought, I thought both competitors. There were some things here and there that weren't the best, like you said, that ref count. I was like, yeah, that wasn't the best, but I enjoyed the matchup overall, honestly.
Yeah, I give it. I give this a 1.5 stars.
Oh really? Oh
yeah. I wasn't a fan of this match.
Ooh. I give it like a 3.5. I'm like, I'll give it like a 3. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was way too rushed and sloppy for me.
Yeah,
that's just me though. If you like it, cool. Power to you. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah,
like what you like. But yeah, no, this was too sloppy for me. On to the next match.
And right after.
And right after, Becky Lynch defends her title against Charlotte. And Charlotte wins, which means you take the lead. I was a fool. Hardy har har. Again, this is another match I wasn't too big of a fan of. And I think it's because I've seen Charlotte versus Becky so many times now.
Yeah.
That it just wasn't anything interesting, nothing new. It was better than the last match in my opinion, but still not. I don't think it was that interesting of a match. This is definitely the worst match they've had together. And we've seen that. I feel like we've seen this far too many times for me to enjoy it this time around. Again, there's nothing new about this match. I give this a 2.5 stars.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same vein. Especially seeing this live, I was really disappointed. I thought this could have been a fun match between the two, but it was just kind of whatever in my opinion. But yeah, I would give it like a 2.5. Biggest positive is that I'm in the lead now. So
yeah. But right after that, again, another
However, the moment that happened afterwards.
Yeah, that was cool. Bayley cashes in, defeats Charlotte to become SmackDown Women's title, becomes the 4th person to cash in the same night they win the briefcase.
Yes. Well, let me tell you something right now. Okay, listen. Now, when we were all, witnessing Becky getting the shit kicked out of her, by Lacey and Charlotte's, the whole place was like, Bayley, they all wanted her to come out. And I was like, all right, come on. This is like, we got to do this. You got to have her come out. And she came out. Crowd went crazy. We all went crazy. She fucking cashed it in. We all went crazy. It was great. It was an awesome moment. I got to witness the cash in live, so that was great. But yeah, it was an awesome moment for everyone. I feel like, seeing her getting into the crowd, it was awesome. Like, I loved it. It was a awesome moment. It was probably my favorite moment. It was probably my favorite moment of the whole night, to be honest, just because how much the crowd got involved with it and how just energized everyone was. It was great.
Yeah, no, it was a good moment. I'm happy Bayley won the title, and hopefully she'll get a good reign out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, we're not going to rate the match because it was a 20-second match, but it was an A+ moment.
Exactly.
On to the next match, Roman Reigns versus Elias, with Roman Reigns winning. Again, this is another match.
I like how they did this, to be honest.
Yeah, I like how they did this. Again, I'm not going to rate this match because it was a 9-second match, and the way they did it, I think, was smart. It made Roman look strong, and it didn't make Elias look weak because he.
Yeah, because first he hits him in the back with the guitar, comes out,
does his thing,
plays on the electric guitar for the first time, I assume.
Yeah, that's the first time from what I remember.
So really funny moment when he says, I love none of you. I literally said back, I love you too.
Yeah, and then Roman came out, sneak attacked him from behind. Revenge from before. Superman punched him, speared him. 1, 2, 3. That was it. We both get the point because we both predicted Roman. Again, this makes Roman look good. Makes Elias look good.
Win-win
I like how they did it
for everybody.
Yes. Anything else to say about this match?
Nothing else really. It was a fun segment with Elias. I thought the way that they handled it was actually really good. So yeah.
Oh, we actually skipped the match. My bad. This is on me. Obviously, we forgot to do the steel cage match. I just realized that.
I was actually like, the cruiserweight match wasn't right after the United States.
Yes, I lied. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Let's talk about that match now. I apologize. Shane wins. We both went with The Miz.
Now, I don't know how unpopular of an opinion this is, but I love this match.
I was not a fan of this match. I thought it was really slow, kind of boring. And yeah, I don't like Shane winning. I think The Miz should have won.
That's one of my only issues with the match. I definitely do think The Miz should have won. It seemed pointless for Shane to win since he won the last match as well.
Yeah.
But overall, I had a good time with this. I thought it was brutal. I thought both men did a pretty solid job of the matchup. I enjoyed it, honestly, a lot.
I do like how the Shane tried to escape in the beginning of the match. I did like that a lot.
That was funny. Like, he literally tries to escape literally the moment the bell rings.
Yes. I give this 2 stars.
I give it 4. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes. Okay, now on to the next match. The Universal title. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. With Seth winning, we both get the point.
Let me tell you something. Right now. Match of the goddamn night.
Yes, I agree.
Let me tell you something. Man, just the energy, dude.
Yeah, no, this is a fantastic match. Easily the best match of one of the best matches of the year, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Just these two literally went all out and was fantastic. Like, I was on edge for every second of this matchup.
I think the best moment of the match is when Seth went for the curb stomp, and AJ countered it into a Styles Clash, yes.
Oh man, like I was like, oh my god, is he actually gonna do it? Because I was like, oh shit, that looked actually kind of brutal.
Yeah, dude, no, that was crazy.
Like, dude, legitimately, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I'm loving it. Like, this is easily the match of the night for me. Like, both men went back and forth. It was just great to see.
Yes, I give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
I give this a big old 5.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
For the WWE title, Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens, with Kofi Kingston winning. We both went with Kofi.
I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, no, this is a really fun match.
Yeah, it was.
I really like what both of them did. Yeah. Really fun. Kind of short match. Wish I had a little bit more time.
That's one of my issues. I wish I could have had a little bit more time, but for what they had, I thought they had, used it to their full capability.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good matchup between the two. I was laughing my ass off when he fucking took off his shoes. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
But I enjoyed that. I thought both competitors did a really good job. So yeah, I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
Nice.
And the last match of the evening, the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I'm gonna just say this right now.
Sure.
This was my favorite match of the whole night until the fucking ending.
Yes, this was a fantastic ladder match until the ending. And what pisses me off is that, like, Brock doesn't need it.
What does he need it for?
He can get a title shot without. They can figure out another fucking way.
Exactly.
Of giving him a title shot. I feel like this is lazy booking, and they once again waste the opportunity that should have been used for McIntyre or Andrade.
Or hell, the guy that almost fucking won the thing, Ali.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh shit, they're actually gonna give it to Ali. They're actually gonna fucking do it, which would have surprised me. I would not have minded at all, but then Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere.
Dude, okay. I need to say, okay. I think I've told you this story beforehand, but just in case if I haven't. Okay, look, for everybody out there. Now, look. Once Brock came out and won the fucking briefcase, I have never seen so many people in my entire life move out of their seats and just get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. Like, no one stuck around. Everyone was like, this is bullshit. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, like a sight to behold.
Yeah, it's like, this was like, and apparently rumor has it that everybody was told Ali was going to win.
And that is cruel. Okay.
Yeah, only so they can keep it a big surprise that like Lesnar didn't need it. Like, and I think it's bullshit that Lesnar was allowed to come in the middle of the match and win it. When someone like, James Ellsworth grabs the briefcase and they have to restart it. Like there's no logic in this.
No.
Yeah, like, and it just makes no sense why they would do it. Why they Brock had no business being in this match. He had no business being in the Money in the Bank briefcase holder.
It just,
yeah.
But other than this, let's talk about some things that happened in the matchup, because there were some cool things that they happened.
Oh yeah.
Like, my favorite spot of the whole match was that fucking sunset powerbomb that Andrade did to Finn.
Oh, that was crazy.
Dude, Finn went bouncing. Like, he bounced off the ladder. I was like, Jesus.
And then when McIntyre threw Ricochet.
Literally throws him through the ladder.
Yes, that was crazy.
Baron doing a fucking choke slam to Ali through the announce table. I was like, damn, this is just, man, like, this matchup was brutal. Like I said, before that ending, this was like my favorite match of the whole night. I loved every second of this.
Yes, this was fantastic.
Like, honestly, like, it was great. Like, I felt like every man shined in this matchup, I feel.
Yeah, no man looked like bad at all, and they all looked great.
Like, honestly, like, every man had their time to shine. It was great. Like, I thought everyone was fantastic. Like, one of my favorite spots of the whole bat is, like, literally in the beginning when Orton just keeps on, like, sweeping everybody out of their feet and, like, dumping them on, like, the announce table. Like, I thought that was great. Like, there were some really great moments that happened in this matchup. I was loving every minute of it, but then...
Yeah, no, I agree. I was loving it until the end. And this is probably the worst booking decision that they've had probably since fucking Crown Jewel. Having Lesnar win.
Yeah, this is just once again Brock Lesnar just coming in and ruin everything.
Yes, Brock. It just he has no business. Like why? Like this just makes no sense to me, and I really don't feel like wasting the time and energy to rant on it because.
Yeah, it's just we already did when it came to Crown Jewel, and like we're just gonna be repeating the same shit. So
yeah, like. I do love the Brock Lesnar holding it like a boombox. Like that's
okay. Listen, if there's one amazing thing that has come out of this whole entire thing, is the memes of him holding it like a boombox. Okay.
Yes.
But no. But yeah. How would you rate this?
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I give it like a 4. I give it like a 4. It was a 5. It was a 5.
Because it was literally perfect until the ending, and you know what?
It was. Like I said, it was my favorite match of the whole night until that happened.
Yes.
So I give it like a 4 because I can't ignore all the other great shit that happened in the matchup. Like,
yeah.
All right,
and that's it. So you are currently in the lead, 46-45.
Yeah.
Because of my dumbass. But anyway, next week. I believe it's next week, is NXT TakeOver 25.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We should be doing that soon. So
no, it's Saturday, I think.
Oh, so probably on Wednesday we'll do that.
Yeah, oh, shit, I forgot about that, but I can't wait for that.
Yes. Anyway, and if that's going to be a pretty short video, too, because it's literally just the one.
Yeah, it's literally
TakeOver.
Because we're not doing fucking Super Showdown.
Yeah,
so.
We're not going to do Super Showdown. I will not be watching Super Showdown. So
the next but I think the next WWE pay-per-view is going to be
Stomping Grounds, maybe.
I believe that's what it is. But so whenever that comes around, we'll do a video for that.
Yes. So we will be doing NXT TakeOver 25, which should be exciting as always.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, and anything else you want to say before you?
Nothing else really. I'll just say this. As you know, this being oh wait, we have to give a rating for the.
Oh yes, I'd give this a 3.5 out of 5. It was a solid pay-per-view.
I agree with that. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. And as this foreign experience for our first pay-per-view, it was great. I had a blast. I felt like I loved the section that me and my mom were in. I thought everyone was just so energized. It was great. It's everything, everything I love about wrestling and shit was all in this one night, and I had a great time with it. Yeah. I had a blast. It was great to see this live. So hopefully in the future I could see more pay-per-views live.
Yes. I also give it a 3.5 out of 5. Solid pay-per-view. Hopefully I'll get over Lesnar winning the briefcase soon. But
yes.
But anyway, please join us next week when we do NXT TakeOver 25.
Hell yeah.
Which should be exciting. And remember, guys, to holler if you hear me.
Hell yeah.